Tinubu has only held one federal executive council meeting since inauguration over ill health, had car driven close to plane on return. Had car driven close to plane on return to Abuja from 78 UNGA. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. Let me give you people this info. All the consequences for putting in a man who is clearly unfit on the seat of the on the seat of a nation. On the seat of or in a position where he's not supposed to be. And I go bear him, unfortunately, and I go drag us along with you and bear the consequences. The news in detail, please. The maiden and only cabinet meeting so far, chaired by President Tinubu, was held at the council chamber of the presidential villa in Abuja on August 28th. President Bola Tinubu has only held one federal executive council meeting since his inauguration as president on May 29, 2023, due to his failing health, Sahara Reporters has learned. The maiden and only cabinet meeting so far chaired by President Tinubu was held at the council chamber of the presidential villa in Abuja on August 28th. It is not clear how the 48 ministers appointed by Tinubu have been given briefings and taken directive from the president in the absence of weekly FEC meetings. Meanwhile, according to Section 1482 of the 1999 Constitution, the president shall hold regular meetings with the vice president and all the ministers of the government of the federation for the purposes of A. Determining the general direction of domestic and foreign policies of the government of the federation. B. Coordinating the activities of the president, the vice president, and the ministers of the government of the federation in the discharge of their executive responsibility. And C. Advising the president generally in discharge of his executive functions other than those functions with respect to which he is required by this constitution to seek the advice or act on the recommendation of any other person or body. However, Sahara reporters had exclusively learned that the president has been ill and therefore unable to fully discharge his responsibilities in office. In early September, Tinubu left Nigeria on Monday, September 4th, 2023, to attend the G20 Leaders Summit in New Delhi, India. He returned to Abuja on Tuesday, September 12th, 2023, after stopping over in the United Arab Emirates following the G20 Summit in India. Then on Sunday, September 17th, Tinubu left Abuja for New York to attend the 78th UN General Assembly. Tinubu, however, did not return to Abuja until Friday, September 29, ahead of Nigeria's 63rd independence anniversary on October 1st, and 1 week after he attended the 78th UNGA from September 19th to 23rd. An authoritative source has, however, told the Sahara Reporter that the president returned to Abuja on September 29th without the usual welcoming ceremony at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport. Tinubu has not been having FEC meetings, even when he arrived from his trip to New York, United States for UNGA. There was no airport ceremony to welcome him. His car had to be driven to where he would alight the plane from his stairs because he was sick, the presidency source said. Also, according to the source, the president had a secret meeting with a Nigerian Lebanese developer with a alleged criminal record, Gilbert Kaguri, last week. In September, Sahara reporters reported that a multi-billionaire firm awarded the construction of the Lagos to Calabar Coastal Highway. High-Tech Road Construction Company, a subsidiary of High-Tech Construction Company, was owned by Kaguri. Kaguri is an ally of President Tinubu. The Nigerian government had unveiled the plan for the construction of the Lagos to Calabar Coastal Highway, and according to David Umahi, the Minister of Works, High-Tech Construction would fund the project under the Public-Private Partnership PPP model. High-Tech is a division of the Kaguri Group, a business conglomerate owned by Kaguri, a known ally of the Nigerian President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Eko Atlantic in Lagos is also the brainchild of the businessman. Years back, Kaguri was banned from getting a visa on terrorist ground for allegedly funding a political coalition, Hezbollah, which the United States deems a terrorist group. He was also in the past accused of drug dealings by the United States and Lebanese government. The Los Angeles Times, which did a deep dive on Kagari in its August 30th, 2016 edition, said that Kagari's visa troubles likely stem from support of a Christian Lebanese politician. The politician Michael Aoun is part of the same political coalition as Hezbollah, which the United States deems a terror group. Kagari's name has been brought up of late because of an Ask Clinton Foundation head dog band made of Hillary Clinton's State Department. He wanted to put the donor, whose parents were Lebanese, in touch with the American government, top Lebanon person, the U.S. Daily has stated. Donald Trump, among others, used the correspondent to try and show that the Clintons were running a pay-for-play enterprise between the State Department and the Family Foundation, where Kagari had been a $1 million donor. Since the 1990s, Kagari was reported to have cultivated a friendship with the Clinton family, in part by writing big checks, including an estimated $5 billion to the Clinton Foundation. This is despite being a non-citizen forbidden by law to make donations to the campaigns of the United States politicians. He, however, flouted that law with his numerous deletions. By the time Hillary Clinton became the Secretary of State, the relationship was strong enough for one of Bill Clinton's closest aides to push for Kagari to get access to top diplomats and thus began the U.S. exploring a deal to build a consulate at the Echo Atlantic City. Between 2012 and 2016, he sought to help fund election campaigns of some U.S. politicians. He donated to the Republicans and was listed as a sponsor for a 2014 art exhibit at the George W. Bush Presidential Center. One other campaign he funded was that of Jeff Fortenberry, a United States lawmaker, in 2016. Fortenberry was later convicted of concealing information and making false statements to the United States federal authorities who were investigating illegal contribution made by Kagari, who is a foreign national, to his re-election campaign. Fortenberry resigned from office after his conviction. However, in 2019, Kagari reportedly paid $1.8 million in fines to resolve the investigation when it began. Born in Nigeria to Lebanese immigrants, the businessman flourished in the 1990s through his close association with the late dictator Sani Abacha by receiving development dues and oil fragrances. After